Alright, hello and welcome back. I'm Sean T.D. Stewart, the home gamer, and I'm here again playing Final Fantasy XIV. And I'm just continuing right where I left off, patch 2.3, and talking to the Serpent Lieutenant here. Just finished here again playing Final Fantasy, defeating 14. And I'm just continuing the Sylph Primal, for lack of a better term. I can't remember his name. It was just that quick. Alright. The Elder Seer will wish to hear of your experiences firsthand. Pray return to Gridania and make directly for the Lotus Den. The conjurer at the Nofika's altar will be expecting you. Fare you well, Sean. Alright. So I'm going back to Gridania. To backbrief the homie about the recent events. Alright, so here's the conjurer. Welcome back, Honored Scion. We who knew of your mission have been most anxious to see you return. The Elder Seer awaits you within. Yes, let's proceed.
You are returned to us, dear friend, and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did place upon you. Most glad am I of this. I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramuh ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell?
Yo, I thought him.
Ramuh made trial of you?
Yup.
I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without.
That's wise.
It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartano, or to the rising flood of refugees.
Yup.
Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest. As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose. Yet now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all. Eorzea must be as
Talk
one.
faster.
Yet I fear that dream is still far off. On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done.
Bet.
Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth.
Cool.
Lord Ramu has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent. Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
All right, next. Let's go talk to Papa Limo. Thus ends another daunting mission, eh, Sean? I hope Lord Ramo could be persuaded with words alone, but nonetheless, I can only admire the adroitness with which you responded to the Primal's sudden challenge. And it seems that Urianger, too, was pleased with the outcome. What say you, Sean? Shall we gather back at the Rising Stones and ponder the lessons of the day? Sure, let's gather back. Let's gather back at the Rising Stones, so we may ponder. Because pondering is what we do a lot of. So that's exactly what we need more of. We need more pondering. Because we don't ponder enough. Oh, I thought this laugh born. Alright, Minfilia, let's ponder. Welcome back, Sean. Word of your momentous encounter with Lord Ramo precedes you. Whoops. I would fain share news of my own, but Urianger's discoveries must take precedence. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord 11, our learned companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of the Ascians' immortality. Let us assemble and discuss his observations together. Oh, we're gonna ponder some more. Let's observe together in the cutscene, because that's necessary.
If everyone is ready, let us begin. Eorzea, the floor is yours.
Urianger? I've been saying his name wrong the whole time. We call him Urianger.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the Waking Sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus. Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Ascians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
In the intervening time, Eorzea and I have striven to discover a means by which the Ascians might more permanently be slain.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence. In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension. The etheric readings taken by Y'shtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
The significance of Y'shtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Levin's demise. Unlike the Primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior.
Oh my god. This is a cutscene into a cutscene. Cutsceneception.
Let us begin at what some might call the end. When we who dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm. In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
'Tis as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls. Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated.
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape. Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
No, that makes sense. There's science. This is science. I get it now.
Which
Science.
brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin Elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting. And in the claws of a Sahagin, no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits, should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth a distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them. The Ascians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
I am sorry, my friend.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan. If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Ascians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection,
therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most perceptive, my lady. Only when we have trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Ascian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian. Their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
I shall, Archon. Thank you.
Wow, this is cool. The Lord of Levon is returned to the Ether, and was Leviathan before him. Ramo's acquiescence was most intriguing. Inferno, Vortex, Crag, War, 11, all have now been humbled by the bringer of light. The limitless potential of man, Hadalin's servant, grows mightier by the day. Yet he prospers at great cost to his mistress, whose strength is all too finite. 7 times have the masses survived the rejoining, but their souls are grown weak and wan. Yet even as it enervates, the ardor empowers our master. All that remains is to nurture the strength of the gifted to forge the final key. And that is a task to which we bend our every effort. Oh, it's Eorzea again. Divine seeds were ever wont to quicken in Eorzea's fertile soil. We need only lead men to the field, and by their eager hands shall a new destiny arise. That which was shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again. Next mission. A hard haplet to break. Minfilia has some correspondence she wishes to share with you. Oh, another cutscene. I'm getting sick of these cutscenes, man. Now the matter of Ramo has, for the present, been put to rest. There is something I would show you, Sean. It is a letter of thanks signed by the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance acknowledging the Scion's tireless service to the realm. It mentions in particular the names of all the defeated primals, Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Good King Mogulmog XII, Leviathan, and now Ramo. Needless to say, there is only one among our number to have faced them all. And these words of gratitude were addressed to our order as a whole. I feel that they were meant for you above all others. I, too, must offer my heartfelt thanks for all that you have done in the course of your duties. You have never once failed to answer my call to arms. You are a true hero, Sean, and Eorzea is that much the safer for your presence. Pray do not misunderstand me. I said safer, not safe. I know only too well that we can ill afford to lower our guard. The Ascians may be relied upon to sow chaos in this realm until such time as they are forced to stop. Why, even without their encouragement, you may be assured that man would foment strife on his own, and that is to say nothing of the beast tribes. Unless we learn to live in harmony, the primals too will return to plague us again and again and again. And yet, despite all of this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow, and there is no greater gift. That we have the courage to strive for what might otherwise seem an impossible peace, we owe in no small part to the dangers you have faced on our behalf, and the people you have won over to our cause in doing so. Our list of enemies has ever been long, but think of the allies with whom we are now blessed. Of the Sliths of Little Solace who wish not of conflict. Of the Alamegans and the Domans who stand with us, determined to halt the dread march of the Empire. And then there are many unsung individuals who have gathered here in Revenant's Toll, honest men and women who seek to employ their skills for the good of all. Of course, when speaking of our greatest allies, we must not forget those closest to us, by which I mean our fellow Scions. Thanks to their many varied talents, our order is uniquely equipped to combat the far-reaching corruption of the Ascians, and combat it we shall. Your enthusiasm is truly heartwarming, antecedent. Given our embarrassing wealth of allies, I trust that it will not inconceive you unduly if I absent myself for a time. Afanad, I take it the troubles in Udon no longer require your attention? There are yet some rumblings of discontent, but the air of simmering violence is largely dissipated. 'Tis to report such that I stand before you now. That, and to speak with you concerning the new organization we discussed. I have a message for you from Do you recall the refugee girl? The one whose parents were missing? They were found unharmed. She wished me to pass on her thanks to you. Why, Afanad, and I understand that you made the effort to remember the poor girl's name. I look forward to reading all about her in your report. I do hope you left nothing out. Sean, you have been away from Revenant's Toll for some time now. I believe. Might I suggest you put the affairs of the realm to one side for the moment and take this opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town? Which reminds me, Slathborn but recently inquired as to your whereabouts. I believe he has some small matter he wishes to discuss with you. Why not oblige him with a visit? Sure, man. Let's go talk to Slathborn. Even though I just said I didn't want to talk to him. Oh, I see my fine adventurer friend has returned. The dust of the road yet clinging to his boots. Did the Scions... Didn't read it fast enough. The antecedent sent you my way, did she? Well, it is not urgent, but I could certainly do with your help. You see, Revenant's Toll has become something of a favored destination for adventurers. Part of that is due to the town's growing fame, but a goodly number of green heroes to be have come here to follow in your footsteps. And when I say green, I mean fresh out of the ground. I do not know one end from the sword from the other. Green. I've done what I can, but what they really need is a good talking to from someone they respect. An adventurer who has done it all, eh? Sean, that would be you. And naturally, the one lass would most benefit from your wisdom is nowhere to be seen. She was off to slay Hapolits, and was due back some time ago. Likely got herself in over her head as usual. Now I think on it, this may be a perfect opportunity for you to treat her to a demonstration of your skills. I'd consider it a personal favor if you'd head out to the Singing Shards and show that amateur how it's done. Sure, Slathborn, sure. Whatever you desire. That way. Great. I'll mount up and take Saluli with me, and we'll go battle some Hapolits. It's my pleasure. I'm happy to battle the Hapolits. Whenever I am given an opportunity. cut across here. And go up this way. Oops, can't go that way yet. Sorry, I meant go up this way. It's not too far. Could be further. Haplets, haplets, haplets. I'm actually a little more than halfway to level 51, which is kind of cool. I'm not trying to level right now. I'm just trying to proceed through the stories. Oh, looks like I gotta jump off the cliff. Geronimo! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That killed me? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. That actually took away all of my HP. That never happens. Normally it will take it down to like 100 HP. Or like it'll leave you alive, but almost all the way taken down. You gotta be kidding me. Well, let's teleport back to Mordona. I can't believe that. That is ridiculous. I've never died from a fall. That is strange. Alright, let's try this again, and we're not going to jump off the cliff this time. And I was on the back of my chocobo, and it still killed me. Let's go this way. I can't believe that. Alright, let me examine the map a little more closely. Which way am I supposed to go? Let's go... I think there's a way to go under from over here. Yeah, so go this way. Through here. I'm trying to observe the map carefully. There's a high road, and I think there's... Can I go down this way? No, I can't go that way. How am I supposed to get there? I think I'm supposed to go around. Let me zoom in. See, it doesn't really show. There's a way down there. Alright, I'm just going to go around the other way. This way. It's longer, but... Oh well. Don't want to die again. That was whack. Lame. That's definitely on the list of lamest deaths. I'm definitely making that jump before, no problem. Alright, somewhere in here this adventurer is, and I must find them. Alright, let's go to battle. Gosh, they're actually up on that cliff that I jumped off of. highly unlikely, though. They're around here somewhere, I just don't see them. Slay the haplet. I don't see a haplet. Threatening anybody. Oh, please don't let them be on top. I was just up there, I didn't see anybody. I don't see anybody here either. Ah, here we go. Hostile presence. This guy. Easy peasy. Damn near pissed myself back there. I was hoping to find myself a little one, but the fates went and threw the meanest bugger in all of Mordona at me. Typical. Hold up, you're Sean Stewart, ain't ye? The Sean Stewart 7 Hells. You're flippin' famous. And you're twice as tough as they said you were, and all. Bugging me, I can't believe I'm talking to the man himself. Ah, and now you've gone and seen me at my worst. 'Twas me bleeding pet's fault, I tell ya. Doesn't listen to a damn thing I say. That and the fact that none of me so-called mates offered to help me. When I told them I was going off to gut some haplets, most of them gave me a confused huh? Or like I was talking out me arse. You, don't agree though, right? I know I look like a fool. I'm just having a bad day. Honest. You're not going to hunt or me, are you? I guess I am. Gods, no, not you too. That's the final bleeding straw, that is. Why would I do that? That's rude. I was hoping for you of all people would understand. I mean, it ain't adventuring if you don't take a few risks, right? Alright, maybe I'm a bit too out of me depth here. I'll be more careful, I promise. Go run off. Let's teleport back. Wow. So was all of that to teach me how to say, huh? Let's take a look at this new ability I learned up close. Let me face myself. Zoom in a little bit and frame it just right. Alright, so what does this look like? Okay, I like that. I like that. Go talk to Slothborn again. What's up, Slothboy? Ah, Sean, you have my thanks. That lass I sent you out to instruct trudged back into town looking properly chastised. I thought a lesson from you might be a piece of that obstinate skull of hers. Might pierce that obstinate skull of hers. Nothing I said seemed to work. Truth be told, she seemed more inclined to listen to the rustling of my beard than anything which came out of my mouth. But now that you have demonstrated the skill she lacks, I will not be long before her addle-pated peers hear the tales. They will soon realize that one does not become a hero in a day. It requires dedication and perseverance, and learning from each task you undertake. There are no shortcuts, eh, Sean? You're right, there are no shortcuts. I put in 1,000,000 hours. I get some materia, son. What kind of intelligence, mind, and piety? Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. I don't know which one to get. Let's get intelligence. Next mission. Next mission. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more duties. 6 more quests. In 2.3. The one after this one is a solo duty. So I think I might get to that one before I sign off today. So let's go to picking up the sledge. Slathborn is concerned for the Scion's receptionist. Receptionist. That's what it says. I accept. Gods, would you look at all those people? Seems they're carting in adventurers by the wagon load, and more than a few are eager to rap on the Scion's door. I wonder the constant flow of aspiring heroes is what has Tataru looking so perturbed. Might be she could use a friendly ear. Huh? So, great, thank you. So, we're going to send me to go talk to my friend. Appreciate it. There's these tons of side quests in, what's it called? Mordona. I haven't done a single one. Intentionally. Hello, Sean. What might I... Oh, Slathborn thought I could use a friend, did he? What a sweet man, though I did not think my fretting so obvious. Well, I suppose there's no sense in hiding it now. 'Tis time to reveal my little secret. What's your secret? Cutscene? That's your secret. Haha. It quite suits me, don't you think? But 'tis not simply for show. I've been learning the mining trade. Oh, wow. Why might you ask? Ah, therein lies the source of my dour demeanor. Ever since we located the Rising Stones, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have stepped out from behind the curtain, so to speak. Our victories over the Empire have granted a certain degree of fame, and many budding adventurers have traveled from afar with the intention of joining our ranks. And while I welcome each new member that takes up our cause, we have too little coin. Oh, we need money? As I'm sure you are aware, we are strictly a neutral organization, and ensuring that neutrality means limiting the funds we accept from outside sources. The Scions do receive various means of support from the 3 major nations, and the Levalier twins are quite generous with their families' coffers, yet the modest income cannot keep pace with our day-to-day expenses. There are also the sundry donated material, of course. Those are delivered to the Adventurers Guild and swiftly allocated to the expansion of Revenant's Toll. Well, I'll cheerfully leave the toppling of primals to you. 'Tis my duty to balance the books and fight the demons of debt. On my honor as receptionist, I will raise the necessary coin with my own 2 hands. I even paid for the sturdy mining attire out of my own purse. Which makes it doubly aggravating that my custom-made sledgehammer has yet to arrive. I scrimped and saved especially for that tool. Sean, if you would help me see the Scions survive this fiscal disaster, then I'll ask you to travel to the Blacksmith's Guild in Limsa Luminsa and demand they hand over my commission at once. Oh, and regarding your travel expenses, I'll have to check our available funds. Once you have my sledgehammer, pray leave it with Philemon. I shall be out digging up riches the best I can with the equipment I have. Crystal clusters, here I come. Well, that's an interesting turn. So... I gotta go talk to this dude at the Blacksmith's Guild. So he's in the upper decks. Let me zoom out. So, yes, he's in the upper decks. The closest Etherite to him is the aft castle. So I think the lower decks is where the main is, yeah. The market's near there, so I'll run through the market. I'll go from there to the aft castle. So we'll check our market real quick, right quick. While I'm here, where's the summoning bell? There it is. Thanks. I don't think I sold anything else, but I'll check just in case. I can't remember if that was the same number of items I had originally. Yep, and I didn't sell anything else there. Alright, let's proceed. Check my gear out. My gear's fine. It's got a little bit of damage. The F Castle. That'll put us right near the guy that we need to talk to. So the guy we need to talk to is on my map. Is yeah, down this way. Well done, lad. What brings you back to me, Forge? Got some new masterpiece of smitten to show me? Nope. You're here about commissions? Something you want delivered? Now, that is passing strange. Unless 'twere an ill-induced dream, I'm fairly certain Miss Tataru's tools were shipped off days ago. I'd not like to forget the forging of a sledge that needed flowers engraved on the head. Could be the porter met with misfortune on the road. If the blokes we employ are in town, then you'd find them south of the Octant, on one of them empty landings. Seeing as we heard not one way or the other, though, I'd be of a mind to cast some doubt on their whole operation. What an upsetting business. I may need a pint or two to put it all behind me. Alright, so it looks like some guys aren't doing their jobs, and I gotta make sure to do the jobs. So I go back to the lower decks. Let's see where it boots the lower decks. I gotta go all the way down here, so near the Fisherman's Guild. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to teleport to the Fisherman's Guild. Let's run back over to the Aetheryte. So go Fisherman's Guild. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go around these docks. Prickly Porter. There we go. Bugger off, I got work to do. Okay. So I cast Doubt onto him. It's a D-O-U-B-T Doubts. And I'm pointing my finger, it looks like. A delivery from the Smithies to Madonna? How the bloody hell shall I know? I just hold the crates. Hang on a moment, you said Madonna, eh? My mate was meant to see a shipment up a Revenant's toll a while back, but took ill just before it was due to leave. Not to worry, I said, I'll take it there on my very own. Ah, bugger it. We got bleeding busy, didn't we? And I figured someone come looking if their precious package didn't arrive any road. And here you are. The crate you want is back there someplace marked and all. You can grab it your own self. Alright, sure. Now that I expressed my doubts, let's find this crate. It's in this area. Is it down there? Is it around here? Where is it? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Alright, picked it up. Now I gotta deliver it back to Mordona. Lickety split. That's weird. I don't know why it doesn't center on Revenant's Toll whenever I click on Mordona. Greetings, Sean. Tatsuo made mention of a missing delivery. Were you able to coax her commission from the Blacksmith's Guild? Yeah, here you go. Wonderful. I shall keep it here with me until Tatsuo returns from her missing expedition. For a mining expedition. She's not one to approach matters by half, is she? The Rising Stones couldn't ask for a more able administrator. Still, I'm somewhat worried for her well-being. I realize Tataru means to mine and not more, but even the outskirts of Revenant's Toll are not free of prowling dangers. Would you mind tracking down our industrious Lalafell and see that she has not come to harm? As far as I am aware, Tataru intended to start her digging in the hills near the Tangle. You may have to call out to attract her attention. Tataru is to be found mining northeast of the Tangle. First, make your way to the destination marker. With the chat mode in Say, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter the phrase that contains the name. To enter any phrase that contains not Tataru to attract the receptionist's attention. Alright. So, this is interesting. So, I may not be able to start the next duty. Let's see how long this takes me. Map. So I must go this way. Oh no, we're not jumping off any cliffs anymore. We're not playing that game. Alright, I'm at the destination marker. Alright. So I'm going to type Tataru come out and play. Tataru come out and play. There we go. Breaking rock and splitting stone, I'll raise my fortune on my own. Delving deep for precious ore, I'll take my rest and dig some more. Oh, great. Toss aside the pebbles, toss aside the dirt, toss aside the scions who shirk their work. Phew! I think I'll call it a day. I'll make a much better progress when Sean brings back my sledgehammer. Yes, I might even make enough money to indulge a little. Blood-currant tarts for morning tea every single day. Oh, was that someone calling my name? Oh no. Wow. Alright. I gotta give chase and save Tataru. Proceed! Alright, so... this way? Rescue Tatu from the Morbowl. So somewhere around here. Oh, here she is. I'm not sure what this Morbowl is doing, but it's making it to where I can't like effectively do my attacks for some reason. There we go. Definitely put a lot of negative statuses on me. It's alright, Tataru. Grade 12 above, I thought I'd eat my last current tart for a moment there. Thank you ever so much. I believed his past time I returned to the Rising Stones. Bounce. Oh my goodness. So let's go back to speak to Tataru to right. Actually, just mount up. Just run over there. Not that far. Don't touch me. Sean, I must thank you again. I received my commission from Philemon. The floral engraving is absolutely perfect. After nearly becoming dinner for a Morbowl, though, I'm not so eager to head back out to the field. In any case, no more solo mining trips for me. I shall be sure to drag along one or two handy adventurer types to serve as bodyguards. I suppose I'll have to pay them, though. Well, no matter. That simply means I'll need to dig twice as hard. Cool. So, I don't know if I should jump into this next quest or not. This next one is a solo duty. I don't know. Let's see. Touch will have you indulge the attention of young admirers. Let's accept. You've been an immeasurable help as always, Sean, but could you perhaps spare a little more of your time? To put the matter simply, the Doman children have been chattering about you endlessly. 'Twould mean the world to them to see the hero once again. Alright, so let's go over here. Cutscene. Look, it's Mr. Sean. He's back from his adventures. We heard you were off fighting primals, and that they're some of the strongest enemies you could ever face. I wish I could have seen you in battle. Anyway, we all want to be heroes too, so we finally formed our very own Doman Adventurers Guild to protect all the Domans. Oh, do you think you could train us today, Mr. Sean? Maybe you could show us how you fought the primals. What's all this commotion then? Mr. Boulder and Mr. Coltonet, did you know that Mr. Sean is back? So it would seem. Welcome home, Sean. My companion and I but recently became full members of the Scions, and I believe proper introductions have yet to be made. I am known as Hori Boulder, and this bookish fellow is Coltonet. Though we remain largely unproven as adventurers, we have taken it upon ourselves to instruct the Doman younglings in the art of combat. I told you, Mr. Boulder, we are not younglings anymore. We are adventurers. And we are just asking Mr. Sean if he could give us some special training. I think we're ready to hunt monsters alongside him, don't you? Well, you've certainly been diligent with your drills, but I'm afraid the fiends of Mordona are ever so slightly too dangerous for you. I have a counter-proposal. What if we were to cross swords with Sean? A demonstration of skill at arms, if you will. Hori, I didn't know any better, and I do, I'd say you are merely seeking to test yourself against the legend. Well, mayhaps I am. But what matters the motive when the children stand to learn so much from the lesson? What say you, Sean? Would you consent to spar with me? Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not? Yeah, sure. Hurrah! We have a tournament. Come on, everyone. We must prepare our gear for an outing. Alright, so I guess the single duty is against this guy, or the pair. Do not try to disappoint them, Have faith, Coltonet. I shall summon every last ounce of strength to make of this a worthy contest. The fields to the east of town should prove suitable for our purpose. I very much look forward to our bout. Alright, so this is a single duty. It's called. Or solo duty for some reason. I'm not quite sure here. So let's go out this way. Let's mount up. Hope this doesn't take long. I don't imagine it will. It's just a battle, and knows how much cutscene there is. Well, I'll end the video after this battle. After I do my duty and wreck this person. Here they are. 'Twas good of you to agree to this, Sean. I trust you are ready to begin. Yeah, sure. Let's proceed. 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 Let's proceed to give them what they need. Okay, let's see here. Very well. Let us not keep the younglings waiting any longer. Hori, are you certain you wish to fight him alone? That is Sean you face. What better way to test my mettle? Pray allow me to attempt the first round unaided. After all, 'twas this hero's legend that led me to join the Scions to begin with. Without Sean to inspire my efforts, I would not be half the warrior I am today. Your point is well made, but remember, this is for the children's sake as well as your own. Should it appear the contest will end too swiftly, I shall add my spells to your blade work. Thanks. That's fair. That is definitely fair. Hello. You haven't begun yet, have you? Is that Alphanod? Who is that? Oh, nope, it's the rest of the Scion. Great. Yida, what? Who are these people? When I heard about your sparring match, I told everyone I could find. Thought you could use a crowd to cheer you on. Yes, there are still more to come. When I mentioned Sean's name, the reaction was quite enthusiastic. Why, my own popularity seems but a sickly shade in comparison. You'd best claim victory, Bringer of Light. Your burgeoning reputation is at stake. Well, our teacher won't be beaten so easily. He's a master swordsman. You can win, Mr. Boulder. I like his armor. We shall see soon. On your guard. Oh, he might be a tank. He has a shield and sword. We'll see. I feel bad already. Yep, you're done. then some. Such power, the tails barely do you justice. Really, a break? Mr. Boulder won't lose, will he? Yeah, he's about to lose. It's not over, yet it can't be. Nice faking. I, the children of light, have it right. 'Tis time I joined the fray. Really? You're jumping that quick? Great. Did I take him out first or him? I'll give you a full round of grab. Then I'm going to buff up. Take out this dude. What now? Oh no, he looks hurt. Took out your support. Mr. Sean is so strong, but you can't give up, Mr. Boulder. You can't disappoint the younglings. Rawr. Oh, what do you do? Buff or something? Nice buff. Got another shield on. For some reason that's not my favorite somehow. There we go. You're done. Wait, there you go. Now you're done. Duty complete. Yeah, I wrecked y'all. You have bested me. I yield. That was incredible. He beat them both at the same time. Yeah, we know. We knew you couldn't lose, Sean. None can defeat the Guardian of Eorzea. Now I see why they send you to deal with the primals. I have much work to do if I'm ever to attempt the same. Yeah. You all do got some work to do if you want to attempt the same. Okay. Hopefully this cutscene isn't too long. Impressive as always, Sean. 'Tis ever a pleasure to witness the spectacle of your martial prowess. And judging by the smiles on these faces, they too appreciate the hard-won strength that keeps the perils of the realm at bay. Guardians of Eorzea. Yes, that is the most fitting title. Do you recall when we first met? 'Twas at the memorial service for the Battle of Cartanel. At the time I was attempting to understand this land of Eorzea. I sought to grasp the reason why grandfather willingly sacrificed himself to protect it. I shall speak plainly, my initial impressions were less than favorable. Dire problems abounded, and yet the effort I saw expanded towards their solution was haphazard and half-hearted. I thought Eorzeans a foolish and childish people. Considering the shambles their home was in, I would not have been surprised if some had chosen to swear allegiance to Gaius and the order he proposed to enforce. The Legatus's single-minded military invasion precluded any such switching of loyalties, of course. Were it not for a desire to continue grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned the realm to its fate long ago. The threats were too many, the nations too self-involved and unstable. "'Twas you who convinced me the salvation of Eorzea was possible. 'Twas you who taught me, through countless acts of bravery, that what my grandsire sought to preserve was not the land, nor its history, nor any single nation. It was the people, these wonderful, oft infuriating, stubborn people that suffer blow after terrible blow, only to drag themselves back up to their feet to face another day. Though he never put such feelings into words, I believe grandfather's admiration for this inextinguishable courage grew into fervent wish, a wish to aid Eorzea and its inhabitants in charting a course for the future. A wish that has now become my own. I too will endeavor to take up the mantle of guardian of Eorzea and champion these people who toil towards a better world. Our cause, however, is not a simple one. The troubles that plague us are of a scale that cannot be solved by the science of the Seventh Dawn alone. Now, know what is needed to tackle the root of the primal threat and effectively counter the schemes of the Ascians is a new expanded organization that operates beyond the limitations of nations and borders. If you would aid me in building such an organization, then pray let us continue this discussion back within the walls of the Rising Stones. Alright, let's see where we are going. Alright, let's go back to the Rising Stones, and that will close out this video. It's a bit longer than usual, but I wanted to, I guess, reach a certain point in the patch 2.3. So in the next episode, should be able to close out 2.3, because there will only be 4 more quests in it. Close out 2.3, and then we'll be in 2.4. Which is just logical, I guess. I don't know if that requires any explaining. So let's talk to Afanad for the last time. Hopefully it's not a terribly long cutscene again. So we're discussing making a bigger organization to defend the realm. Or this Eorzea. Our continent. So let's talk to Afanad here. Thank you for coming, Sean. The world shifts and alters, and we, my friend, must ever be one step ahead of the chaos. But I propose the formation of a new organization, a group that shall pave the way for a truly united Eorzea. Oh, okay, that's it. Cool. I'll take the strength materia, because I might actually use that. So this is where we're going to end the episode. Let me get a good position here between them two, like that. Turn the camera around. Can I see all of us? There we go. So again, thank you for watching. If you're watching this on Twitch, please check me out on YouTube at The Home Gamer. If you're watching this on YouTube, please check me out on Twitch at Sean T.D. Stewart. All my other social medias are at the bottom of the screen of this video. Link all below, and also linked in the description if you're watching this on YouTube. Again, thank you for watching. Tune in again next time. Watch me play more Final Fantasy XIV or other games. I'll play other games as well. But Final Fantasy XIV is the primary game I play most frequently. So if you enjoyed this, please subscribe, like, share, comment, whatever. If you don't like it, fine. You don't got to watch it. But have a great day. Thank you very much for watching if you are, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.